So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
This is caught with a catch right side. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
It's a pickup of 3.
Here's the man who's led the league in rushing twice in 3 seasons, Ezekiel Elliott.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. You.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Here's Damian Harris, 3rd rounder from Alabama. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, it's Harris. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Out of the backfield, it's T.J. Yeldon.
Here we go.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Rodgers. Finding Harris over the middle. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Watch the curve.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. A gain of 6 there on 1st. As far as undrafted players go, Philip Lindsay took most of the headlines a season ago. But remember, Robert Foster was undrafted out of Alabama as well, signed with the Bills in May of 2018 and had a pretty good year. 27 catches, 541 yards. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Now a leaping catch, he's got it. The Bills passing game, getting him down the field. They've got another 1st down.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is real.
And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Damian Harris hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Hauschka with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. It's the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Ready?
They'll try to sweep in Elliott. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
They run with a former Jaguar. It's T.J. Yeldon. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. They fake the give. Now Rodgers on the crossing route, complete. It's Foster. And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10. And he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Watch the boot. Slam. Wall, get wall. Alert flare. Check.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here, back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 2nd down and goal. Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so cohesive. Defensive line, linebackers really work well together.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that that happens because that was the old bit.
Now a hit and a loose football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. They run here with Singletary. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Yeldon. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. T.J. Yeldon. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. On that sideline, they're saying that was more like it. The first down run went backwards, that time into the end zone.
And I like a little bit of courage in play calling, too. Because after an unsuccessful run, especially one where you lose yardage, you oftentimes go right to throwing the football. They came right back with a running play, and it paid off handsomely.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Second and 10 now from the 27.
Watch the slant.
Prescott to throw it. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. A gain of 3, second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, and it's third down.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Prescott from the gun on third. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 43. Looking back to Cooper's numbers from last year after that trade, he ended up playing 9 games for the Cowboys in 2018. 725 yards, 6 scores. Also had the 100-yard game in the playoffs against the Rams. And if you add up the numbers between the two teams last year, he was over 1,000 for the third time in 4 NFL seasons. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Flush to his right. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
We're going to 54. Why is
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said. And I think the ball's out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. Oftentimes you say some guys have a knack for creating turnovers. He forced a fumble last week, forces another one.
And one of my good coaching buddies, Frank Delano, always told me, hey, Davis, creating turnovers is not as much about skill as it is about desire.
Oh, I thought it was going to be Will. Oh, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year.
318. 55. Get 300. Get 300. Hey, Foxtrot. 300. 55. Check 55. Mike. Right now. You got 58. You got it. SOS. Back north. SOS. 300.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Looking and got his man complete. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd.
It's a gain of 32.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's go.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Bills touchdown. Damian Harris with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
Yo.
Hauschka out to
What's up
send
with
this
your
one
boy
away
10
following
minutes,
the
small
score.
ass 30-minute window, bro?
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee.
Come on, bro. You can't get it in the extra 30, 45 minutes. Like, you can't, like, if a nigga can't play from 7:30 to 8, you can't play at all, bro. That shit ain't fair to
dangerous
nobody.
territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big
It's like
shot
if you work
downfield.
until
thinking you're
8:30,
gonna get all
that
these
nigga like,
points
oh, I
back
can't
on
play
one
fair
drive.
soon.
You're not.
Like, wait,
And
what?
last
Nigga,
time
hold
I looked,
up.
it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Blake Jarwin, the intended receiver. Third down here.
53, Mike 53. I'm here all day. Here we go, kill.
Here's Prescott.
God damn.
And he's going to be
Get it,
taken
Trey
down,
Wayne.
sacked back at the 2.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's T.J. Yeldon. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
I didn't even know it was close to the end of the half until that shit
Rodgers
popped up. I'm
now
out
over
here
200
tripping.
yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll let it go deep for Foster. And this is caught inside the 5.
A-Rod.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Robert Foster in the final seconds of the first half as his guys continue to pour it on. Hauschka now for the extra point. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Yeah, that shit sound like it. Yo, that shit definitely true, nigga. I done had a couple interviews and they like, you know, had a nice little quick interview and they hired nigga. I be like, yeah,
This
this
will be
job
taken to the back of the end zone.
Nothing too special.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
I don't know what they talking about because I guess it was injuries or something. I didn't notice it. I don't know what the hell happened. I know I definitely didn't do it because
Try to run it out as
nah, you had right. I think it was just you and yeah. No, oh yeah. It was just you and Lindsay. I mean, not you and Lindsay. Pac and Lindsay. Nah, Kimberly got him. It was Pac and Lindsay who had him. So
the prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
yeah, I don't know who did it. Lindsay ain't say nothing about it. So I mean, maybe it was Lindsay Pac that it was to him.
But not so easy to
But
execute.
yeah, I took the right call. And then I know it definitely wasn't me because I ain't had no injuries all year to reset.
They went for the whole thing and got it.
It wouldn't have benefited me.
That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Like, I ain't had 0 injuries that needed to be reset. So, like, when they said something about it, I'm like, wait, what? And I'm like, it had to be before my game because my dude from this game still hurt.
Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go. Let's do it.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Forced out to his left.
Oh, you dropped that knock, but you caught that other crazy pass. Come on, bro.
These big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over
I
the
can't
place
do
to try and
nothing
find
but
good
that
matchups.
knock.
And they had
Like
one.
Aaron
They're
Rodgers
just
out
unable
here
to
doing
complete
his
the pass.
best.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And he comes back with one complete.
Come on, Knox, man. We would have been had the first down, bro. I can't believe you dropped that
for any
pass.
offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Josh Jackson, the former Iowa Hawkeye, made the play defensively. For Zeke, what a first 3 years he's had in the NFL. Last year, his second rushing title, 1,434 yards. Not as many as 1,631 that he had as a rookie, but still his yards per game average was the best in the National Football League. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be fourth down.
That's your boy.
Here go 47.
You don't want to get it in your nickname.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Inside. Joker.
They'll run on first down. It's Harris. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Tackled there by Leighton Vander Esch.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
He still got Byron Jones.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Rodgers. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Devontae Adams with touchdown number 7 on the year as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Here's Hauschka for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Oh, yeah, you must have been breaking up. It sounded like you was crying.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't it?
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. On first down, Rodgers. Oh, he's going to let this go, and that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Davante Adams, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills turn that interception into a touchdown. Hauschka with the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. 31 yards there and a first down. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Elliott. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. They'll try to throw now. Prescott looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. The 40, 30, 20, 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Hauschka adds the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down. At the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Josh Jackson. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Trying to cover Cooper there a little too closely.
And he's such a tough cover because he runs his route so well. Hard to stay with him and hard to figure out exactly where the break points are. And in this case, he created another pass interference call.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
With that gay ass
it's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
I just had a nigga do that to me.
Here's Prescott. And he can't
Nigga like threw a terrible pass,
and he goes
and I'm
down.
like on the circle,
Jack
and this
Lawson.
nigga just ran
It'll
right
go as
into
a
me.
loss of about
Like, come
8 as he
on,
gets
bruh.
in there to drop him.
Like, and I know Madden be calling
It's
offensive
second and
pass
goal,
interference
back to
on
the
this one,
8-yard
but,
line
like,
now.
they don't call it as they should.
Coming after you.
On second down, it's Pollard. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. To throw is Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on third down.
Brett Maher now for the Cowboy field goal. The kick by Maher is good. Of course, the door for Maher was opened after a little bit of a surprise move. The Cowboys letting go of Dan Bailey last year.
Yeah, Maher took over in the preseason. He's from Nebraska via the Canadian Football League where he kicked for 4 years. And I saw him personally make 2 game-winning field goals last season against Detroit and in Atlanta.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? If they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, the fact you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, the team is right there on the brink, aren't they?
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. 15 lining. 15 line. Let's get some penetration.
Now it's the backup Finley. Man open, that's Ray McLeod. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
I got you, boy.
On first down, Harris. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
He pass block pretty well, but this run block.
Play action now. Here's Finley. Over the middle to Smith. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A gain there of 21 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. A shotgun handoff now to Yeldon. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a third and about 7 left.
Longest run I had all day.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
To throw is Finley, and he will go down. A Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. Now on 4th down, honors the punt team, sending this one away. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post, that's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that'll help him in contract time. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. And this is incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position.
Ready? 30 base. Let's go, Pete. It's going to be a long day on this. It's going to be a long day. 5.
They'll run on 1st down. Harris.
And
down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. A run with Harris out of his shotgun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. Now Finley. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? and the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The Cowboys' all-time receptions leader, Jason Witten, the intended target. And it'll bring up third down. Now Prescott. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
At the 44.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run,